Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video my friends, we're going to be checking out Immortals of Aveum on Radeon RX 6600 GPU. Now first of all, I'm going to tell you the system specs that I'm using right now for benchmarking today, and that is a Ryzen 5 3600 that is just on stock clocks with the 16 gigabytes of DDR4 memory, that is at 3200 MHz. I'm using the latest graphics driver, which is 23.8.1, which was released just yesterday for this game specifically. Okay, so first of all, let me show you the graphics settings. And in the graphics options, I am using currently 1920 by 1080 at full screen with VSync is turned off, and FSR2 is actually turned off right now. In the graphics option, I've turned up everything to ultra. As you can see, texture quality, visual effects quality, everything except motion blur and stuff is turned to ultra. Okay, the maximum it can go. And depth of field is also at low. You don't have an option to turn it off, but I have actually turned it to low because I don't like depth of field. And these are all camera settings which I have turned to low. Cinematic motion blur is turned to low. Everything else which actually turns makes the graphics a little bit better is turned to ultra. Okay, so field of view is also at 80. So let's get right into the benchmark. Let me just start counting the frames. And as you can see, with this intensive screen, I've just went through the initial gameplay, which was just some other areas, a city area. The city area was very intensive also, but I didn't want to check it out because that was only at the start of the game. Then I went forward and we are right now here in a battle. So we're gonna check out right now. As you can see, 30 FPS, 31, 33, 40, depends upon the scene which at which you're looking at. And yeah, so as you can see right now, we're getting close to 30 FPS, and the frame rate fluctuates a lot on the native resolution. Okay, what do we have to do here? Okay, so a huge stutter, and as you can see, we got 4 FPS low. 0.1% lows are at 4 FPS. It is playable at 40 FPS, but it drops down a lot, like in 20 sometimes, in higher 30 sometimes. So at ultra graphics, yeah, so as you can see right now, the frame rate also fluctuating again at about 30 FPS. Yeah, 30, 28, 27. In the battle, it's going up and down a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys get an idea of what kind of performance you can see in this game at ultra settings on Radeon RX 6600 GPU. Let's just keep moving forward, killing these guys. Oh, there's someone behind me. Come on, die, bro. Yep. Okay. Now this was a huge starter that we just got. Let's move forward. Why are you killing my bros? Alright. Let's just keep shooting, and there is a lot of effects on the screen, as you can see, and this represents the gameplay quite interestingly to you guys and how the game will perform. It is playable on ultra settings actually. That is pretty remarkable. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, big dude just died. Alright, so let me just now go ahead and turn on FSR2. I hope you guys get an idea like this. On native resolution, how does it perform? FSR2 now on quality with everything the same on 1080p. And let's just see how it actually goes up. Alright, so as you can see instantaneously, right now we were at 58 on the same area we were getting previously, like 28, not 28, like 40 FPS, 40, 42, 43. Now we're in the 50s and sometimes in the 60s also. So that is an improvement. Okay, let's get back into it. And alright, so this was just due to menu starter that we got lower FPS. So with FSR2 on ultra settings at 1080p, we're getting very good performance. Like right now, we're getting close to 60, higher 60s, not higher, higher 50s, and lower 50s also. Sometimes we cannot go forward. There's a huge dragon on the sky. In the sky. Just try and kill these bros. Oh my god. Oh, he's... Alright, some stutters. Now we are flying. And as you can see, we're still in the 50s and sometimes 46. Oh, there was a huge stutter again. I don't know if these stutters are actually due to the frame rate, the shaders compilation or something else. Alright guys, so now I've gone ahead and changed the graphics settings. As you can see, we're at 1080p resolution with FSR2 is turned off. And in the graphics settings, I've turned everything to high settings. Alright, so everything, as you can see, is high except for motion blur and depth of field and everything else that doesn't affect the performance of the game. So now, as you can see, without the FSR2, we're getting close to more than 45 FPS, 44, as you can see. This is fairly playable, and if you guys want to play at native resolution, I would recommend you guys to use, without using the FSR2, I would recommend you guys to use this graphical setting, like close to high settings. Alright, so yeah, also more than like sometimes close to 60 also. It's fluctuating like from 45 to 60 FPS. Yeah, let's just use some magical settings because that causes some effects to come on the screen, and then you can... Alright, as you can see, 49 is it's not dropping from 45, I think. Sometimes there are stutters, but those will be improved, I think, with the upcoming patches for this game, as it is the case for every game that is releasing in 2023. Let's just keep moving forward. Oh yeah, so another huge stutter. Yep. On high settings, the textures look a little bit blurrier, and I think you guys can notice it also in this video. Maybe the YouTube compression will actually not show it completely, but I can see it clearly on my screen that with these graphical options. Alright, I just need to kill these guys. They have a shield, and yes, now the shield is gone. Just kill these bros. Yeah, now it's also dropping like in the higher 30s. So the gameplay is not very stable even on high settings. It still drops, and it still sometimes drops in the higher 30s, and is not stable at close more than 45, as I can see right now. I mean, it's playable, but as it is a first-person shooter, so I would recommend you guys to lower down the settings a little bit more, which we will just do in a bit. Alright guys, so we're back, and we're at 1080p resolution with FSR2 enabled on high settings previously, which we were just testing. And at high settings FSR2, I just got a crash in the game, and as you can see, but the performance is very good. We're close to like 60 FPS. I think maximum number of times we will be close, we'll stay close to 60 FPS, I think. Let's just turn these on, and this will open this door. Alright, so we got another ring. We have we can wear that. Alright, so as you can see, we are close to 60 FPS maximum amount of times, and that is fairly good. That's a good performance on FSR2. And I was just previously telling you guys that when the game crashed, that this is a sweet spot graphics for this GPU, for RX 6600, I think. High settings with FSR2 is a sweet spot, and This is the graphic setting that you guys should be choosing when playing this game. Let's just get this upgrade and see what this is. Alright, and some fancy schmancy magic stuff. Alright. Blast wave. Okay. I think we can blast some enemies now. Yep. How do we use it? Press 2. Oh my god, this is good. The game is also very fun to play. As an FPS, it's also really fun to play. There's another guy remaining here. Let's kill him. Oh my god, there's someone close to me. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, this is solid performance coming from RX 6600 in 2023 title at 1080p high settings and FSR2 enabled. Alright, so I think that's enough for high settings and FSR2. Let's just move on forward and see how the game performs at 1440p. Alright guys, so we are back and I've just turned the resolution to 1440p and disabled FSR2 for now. Alright, as you can see, FSR2 is disabled and we are at high settings because I think that the game was close to 35 FPS at 1080p resolution ultra settings, so at 1440p it would be unplayable, so it's no use actually to check it out. So I've gone ahead and just enabled high settings, 1440p, FSR2 disabled first, and then afterwards we'll see that after changing the resolution at 1440p, if you guys want to play it, what do we need to do? Alright, let's just turn this hand a little bit down so we can just jump on it and then move forward. Okay. As you can see, we are still at 30 FPS. The performance is the same as 1080p ultra settings, now at 1440p high settings. A cutscene. The game looks amazing. I mean, the facial textures and the voice acting, facial animations, everything is amazing in this game. Yeah, as you can see. And at 1440p it looks crisp, very crisp. But the FPS is not that good. It's like, yeah, as you can see, 20 FPS. So that's not good.
Sir, it's the hand. You're sure?
2019. Oh my god, and in the cutscenes it's dropping a lot, like 19 FPS. Okay. Looks like it's time to enable FSR2. Let me just go ahead and enable it on quality first. Okay, as soon as I enable it. Okay, it's not improved that much. As you can see, it's still 20 FPS. Oh, this is really intensive. Alright. Let's just try and kill these guys. This is really bad. I just used my shield to block his attack. I can't even see the enemies where they are at this FPS. Let's get to the blue power. I don't have any more. Health bars. Just try and kill these guys.
Went down that hole.
Anybody remaining? Nope. 18 FPS, that is not good. This is not good performance. I think maybe there is an issue with the FSR2 application, or this scene is broken. There is either one of those. What is that? Let's just try and disable FSR2 and enable it again. "24, 25, 23, and yeah, FSR2 is, I think it's applied now. Previously it was not being applied. So let's just go down here. I don't think there is any fall damage here, but just to be careful. Temple of Aristia. Okay. So now with high settings 1440p FSR2, we're getting close to 43 FPS. Maybe that scene previously was broken or something, but we gotta still keep into account what happened there. FSR2 looks good in this scene, and this game also. You need to activate this stuff. And then this doesn't have enough range, and we have to move forward to activate those. Okay, that one is activated. One more remaining, I think. Yep, there it is. Alright. Okay, so right now average FPS is like 30. If you guys like 30 FPS experience, you can play at 1440p high with FSR2 on quality. It looks good and it performs at 30 FPS. Alright guys, so we are back, and I've turned down the graphic settings to low at 1440p resolution with FSR2 turned off. Everything is on low, and this was basically the recommended graphic settings for this GPU when I started the game. As you can see, 480, 404, this is close to the score that they were giving me when I started the game, except the game was at 1080p resolution and it was within 404. This metric, I don't know what it is, but this metric they are giving us just to calculate that if your GPU is at a good performance and if your CPU is at a good performance also. So both are close to their recommended. So let's see how on 1440p how this GPU does now at low settings. Alright, so as you can see now, we're getting close to 30. Still it's close to 30 FPS. So I think FSR2 is a must on 1440p resolution if you use high settings or low settings. There is no medium in this game. There is high, ultra and low. So FSR2 is a must, and you should be using it if you're wanting to play it at 1440p or high settings at 1080p. Let's just go ahead and enable it then, and let's see how much of an improvement do we get. Alright, okay, that is good. Now we're close to 60. As you can see, let's start counting the FPS, and let us go down there, as we won't have to go there. Okay, we have to enable this door, I think. Alright, so we are close to 60 FPS now, and there are some stutters still. As you can see in the frame time graph, the game is stuttering a little bit also at this time also. But we are still within the memory requirements, like 7.5 gigabytes of memory usage on this GPU, which is going up. I think it will get close to 8 gigabytes in a while, but still we're within 8 gigabytes right now. Let's just kill these guys, and as you can see, 40 FPS. This is playable. This is fairly playable, I think. Previously, when we were getting like 80 FPS or 70 FPS at high settings and 1080p resolution and FSR2, that was amazingly playable. That was very good performance. So I think you guys should be using 1080p resolution with high settings and FSR2. Okay, so we got a huge dragon now trying to kill us. I think this is a good way to check out the performance. So he hit me with his wing and I lost all my health. Okay, I just blocked his attack, but my shield is gone. Where is he? He's flying up there. Come back! Come on, come on, come on, die, bro. Yep. Let's use the shield again. Defeated. Okay, so I think that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the video, just give a like, because that will actually go ahead and make the YouTube recommend this video to other people also. And if you are not subscribed to the channel already, I would recommend you to subscribe. Many viewers who are watching this video are not still subscribed, so I would recommend you to subscribe, because we have many videos coming for the latest games and benchmarks and all. So I hope to see you in the next video, guys, and have a good one. Bye bye.